What comes to your mind when you think of marine parks? Childhood memory of spending a good time with family and friends, touching dolphins and seeing incredible orcas performances? But do you know that there's another side of this seemingly joyful industry? Orcas, being the largest dolphin species on Earth, has a long history of being in captivity. In recent years, there has been constant debate on the topic of marine mammal captivity. Arguments against captivity often focus on the harsh treatment of orcas in marine parks. Long-term captivity has resulted in dorsal fin collapse, shorter lifespan, and most importantly, lead to extreme psychosis. According to Laurie Marino, a neuroscientist at Camilla Center for Animal Advocacy, all of what makes life important to orcas is taken away, and they show repetitive rubbing against tanks, and some have teeth worn down to a pulp. It becomes a whole cycle of harm for these animals. The 2013 documentary film Blackfish criticized SeaWorld for captivating orcas and unravels the story of Orcas Tilikum, whose confinement in SeaWorld has resulted in the death of 3 trainers. In response to the film, animal activists held protests against SeaWorld.
12,000-pound whales that normally swim hundreds of miles a day that are forced to live in the equivalent of you and I living in a bathtub in a 12-foot tank of chlorine.
PETA has commented that aquariums and marine mammal theme parks like SeaWorld are part of a billion-dollar industry built on the suffering of intelligent social beings who are denied everything that's natural and important to them. However, SeaWorld dismissed Blackfish as shamefully dishonest, deliberately misleading, and scientifically inaccurate. According to a trainer at SeaWorld, Blackfish, like other works driven by the same agenda, ignores the extraordinary benefits to conservation, scientific research, and education of America's zoo and aquariums. This claim can be supported by SeaWorld's founding for research at Hub's SeaWorld Research Institute, which was founded in 1963. However, I doubt the real importance of captive orcas for scientific research, because it would be difficult for scientists to conduct accurate research when orcas are confined in a cell and behave differently than they do in the wild. Moreover, I believe conservation cannot be achieved through captivating marine mammals and force them to perform in front of humans for entertainment. Instead, conservation should be achieved by cleaning oceans and prohibiting live captures. Luckily, in 2016, California made it illegal to breed orcas. SeaWorld also announced in the same year that it would end its captive orcas breeding program.
Orcas in our care will be the last generation at SeaWorld. There will be no more breeding.
However, currently SeaWorld Orlando still possesses 5 orcas, and there's still killer whale up-close tour on their website. This leads me to question whether ending the breeding program actually addressed the problem. Moreover, while notable progresses have been made in the West, the captive marine mammal industry continues to grow in other parts of the world. According to National Geographic, China currently has 76 operational sea parks, and another 25 is under construction. This means while there is indisputable progresses in dealing with marine mammal captivity, there is still a long way to go. More effort is needed in order to reach universal acknowledgement of this issue. For humans, not forcing cetaceans to leave their habitat not only prevent fatal tragedies, but also help us to stay true to our initial desire to better connect with the marine world. The cetaceans that we're really curious to know, the cetaceans that can really inspire us to feel out for nature, are the ones who are free to live for themselves.